before I was ever a flute player, I was a dancer. I started ballet when I was 4, and I've been pretty much dancing since then. There's definitely been some years that I've taken off. I started the flute when I was 11, so there were quite a few years there where I was just listening and moving to music. I'm pretty sure that's why by the time I got an instrument in my hands, I was able to excel pretty quickly. There were a lot of things I learned in ballet that I was able to apply to being a musician, paying attention to details, learning to practice, learning to make adjustments or corrections, accept some criticism, and perform in front of people. I really love dancing ballet, and I basically plan to keep doing it for the rest of my life, as long as I can. One of the things that I spend quite a bit of time doing that you might not think about for a professional musician is computer stuff, emailing people about this or that, emailing parents about lessons, emailing venues about gigs, emailing other musicians about rehearsals, dates, schedules. There's just a lot of little things like that that you don't really get paid for as you do it. You get paid for it eventually in some way. It's not direct. So I think it's important to not think about exchanging your time for money as a musician. In the end, I feel like that really limits your own artistic choices. That's not to say that you shouldn't be paid for your work. Of course you should. It's just that the exchange is not really time for money. For my recitals this summer, I'm playing some arrangements of some arias from Don Giovanni. One of my favorites, darem, mano. In the previous clip, I was sort of arranging the arrangement I have for flute and guitar. Here I'm practicing in my performance shoes with a recording from the opera of the aria. It's in a different key than the arrangement I have, and I wanted to familiarize myself with the original version of the aria before I really got into playing the arrangement. That way I would know if something was different or not. I really like to learn these by ear and try to copy the inflections and phrasing of the singer. I play it through a bunch of times until I feel like I've internalized it. Then after that, I practice transposing it to the key of the flute and guitar arrangement. I do the transposition in my head, and I'm really used to thinking of melodies in terms of their scale degrees. So I'm actually not as good at transposing by reading, although I'm practicing that. I love this little section right here. It's such a great musical question and answer. And really easy for me to remember the scale degrees because questions always go up and answers go down. And the most conclusive of the motions is 5-1. They're saying, let's go, let's go. And then she says, let's go. And then he says, let's go. I came across this arrangement in my recommended videos on YouTube when I was searching for the aria. This type of musical research practice is not something I was really taught to do, but I guess a combination of watching Robert, who loves to research music, and just my own curiosity led me to try to find out more about the music in this way.